In order to become rich, you need to think like rich. The law of correspondence says that whatever is your outside world, that should be a reflection of your inside world. That means that if you need to become wealthy, you need to think as a rich person even inside. In this video, I will talk about 7 things that you can improve to become wealthy and rich in your personal life. Now, the thing is that if you talk about what is the importance of this law of correspondence, in order to prove the law of correspondence, I can cite an example for this. The thing is that, say for example, if you invest 5,000 rupees on a regular basis at a very early stage in your career, and during the retirement you should get crores of rupees. Now the thing is that how many people do that without doing anything? If you just keep on investing only 2,000 or 5,000 rupees, you can earn crores during your retirement. Very few people do that, and there lies the thing about the poor thinking. In this video, I will talk about rich people and poor people. And so poor people are not poor in terms of revenue, but more about the poor thinking they have. We all do poor thinking at different phases of life. But the thing is that we need to improve on that to become wealthy and rich in our life. So let's start with that. Among the 7 things, the first thing that is basically the poor people never, the wealthiness does not occur to them. The way they are being brought up in their life, they see lots of poverty around them, and they hardly find any people around them who are rich and wealthy. So they cannot inherit their mindset of being rich and wealthy. So that becomes a kind of bottleneck to them, and that basically happens as a hindrance to become rich and wealthy. So that is a point to be noted. The next thing is that they never do it. The first stage is basically to think to become rich. The second thing is basically you need to decide that how you become rich, and you need to find the techniques to be wealthy. So what the rich and wealthy people do, they continuously starving for opportunity to satisfy their customers, to satisfy the people around them, and how to bring value for these people. In that way they gain profit. In that way they improve on their skills of indulging value to anything, and in that way they gain a lot of money. So the thing is that you need to continuously put effort to improve someone else's life, so that you can also become wealthy in that process. The next thing is that the poor people always procrastinate. Now what is procrastinate? They always think that in some day they will improve their efficiency, in some day they will keep on learning, in some day they will be debt free. In that way, that someday does not happen at all. So time passes out, and they continuously do procrastinate. So that needs to be improved. So whatever is to be done, has to be done on today and in present times, not in future times. The 4th things that we do is a fear of failures. So we fear that if we do something and that can fail, then that can give a lot of issues or problem to us, and the people would start tagging us as a part of failure. But the thing is that failure is a pillar of success. The reason behind that, with failures you get a lot of experience, and that experience basically will help you to get a success later on. But if you don't take any risk, if you don't go for it and think about the failures, then you will not get any experience, and without any experience you cannot perform, and with performing only you can be rich and healthy and wealthy. 5th things, the fear of criticism and disapprovals. So as a part of poor thinking, what we do is basically we fear that what the other people will say about us. If we do something and that does not happen or that does not occur, we always think about the criticism and the disapprovals. But the fact is that If we always think about this, then that will not help our the goal that we set to achieve that goal. Next thing is basically, the sixth thing is basically, we stop learning and grow to be as a person. Stop learning means that we think that whatever we have got education, that should be enough to save our lives. But that is not enough. The way the technology is changing, the way the people are changing around, the way the society is changing, we always need to keep on growing, keep on learning. And this keep on growing and keep on learning may not be necessarily doing certifications to gain some technological knowledge, but also to mix with people and get their ideas, their viewpoints, in order to grow in the society, in order to become profitable, in order to do investment, and in order to get a good return out of it. So rich people always does this. So that's the point that needs to be thought of. Seven things, and the most important thing is that rich people are always persistent about their activity. It can go for a bankruptcy or whatever may be, they go for losses, but they keep on continuing their journeys. They always find different avenues to reach to their target and to reach to their goals. So the thing is that, as a kind of pure thought, if we get some initial hindrance, if we get some failures, if we get some losses, and you should not stop about your journey. You should always continue with your journey and hope for some other better avenues, hope for some other ideas from some other different people, read through books, go for journals, go for different kind of videos, and maybe one of the seminars, one of the videos, or one of the book can give you some idea, so that you can again come back and grow your business well. In order to become rich, you need to think like you are already a rich person, and you need to practice the different habits that rich people follows. In my next video, I will talk about the habits of the rich people, and it is guaranteed that if you follow those habits, then one day you will become rich and wealthy. With that, Subhasish Chakraborti signing off.